trying to ease into with flop. I'm hoping that like I'm inching into it at a pace that makes sense where people understand. I just want to get fucking chased by the cops. Please, God, let me have this. Hmm. 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 How many of you in chat know what Pepto-Bismol is? And more curiosity, how many of you don't know? It's so interesting to me. Dude, we are fed poison. Like full on just poison. Yeah, no, that's fake. But we are fed poison. Because no other country, to my understanding, except for America, sells Pepto-Bismol. We all have like acid reflux and shit, and we just live with it. And then other countries are like, yeah, never heard of it. UK does have it? Really? Okay. Every country is given poison for food too. See, I agree with that, and I agree that there's bad food everywhere. But have you seen America? Where else can you spend $10 at a food truck and get the biggest mouth of red 40 of your life? Oh, my balls! I hit him on the radiator. It's okay. Listen, I'm sure you still got him. It's all right. It's all right. Listen, Kirk, you're gonna be fine. Keep my pistachios. Keep that head up and keep those balls up. All right, you got this. Hi, Maynard. Eat chalk. I don't know how true it is, but apparently Lunchables have lead in them. Dude, sign me up. Where the fuck do I get Lunchables? That sounds delicious. I think it's so funny when people go like overseas and they're like, oh, the food to die for. And I'm like, yeah, because we eat chicken McNuggets and fucking Wendy's breakfast. And when you're feeling fancy, you hit up an Applebee's. There's good food out there, trust me. Okay, but Arcade, the difference is I at least know why my taste buds can be trash. Oh, 100% Cornito, I'm with you. When I stopped eating fast food for a while. Listen, I pretty much don't ever eat fast food ever. You will not stop me from eating Taco Bell. I'm sorry. Taco Bell is my, like... That's my one, okay? I love me some goddamn Taco Bell. Anonymous with gets us up to Senor Ding. God, how are you finding so many dings? There's no way that there's that many. What's up, Bashy? How you doing? How you doing, brother? How's your day going? I just eat frozen food. Yeah, I'm a whore for Chipotle. Honestly, okay. Chipotle can be bad, but Chipotle is not that bad. How do I say this? I think there's bad fast food, and then I think there's fast food that is, we're gonna use the verbiage, tastefully done. If you get a burrito bowl from Chipotle and you get chicken and you cut back on a lot of the filler bullshit, you take out the cheese, and you just left with like some brown rice, some chicken, some sour cream and guac, maybe some lettuce. It's like, listen, not exactly the worst thing you could be consuming. Respectfully. Now, if you go to, you know, if you go to Chipotle and you get chips and queso with a double fucking beef burrito and, you know, a side of whatever the fuck, then yeah, you're probably gonna have a lot of calories in that meal. The cheesy street chalupa. I have not. Is it good? Why are you telling me this? See, I don't know what genetic I have with cilantro. I don't know. I don't like cilantro, but I also don't mind it. Like, I eat it and I'm just kind of like, eh. Eh. Fire sauce and chicken, that is what's up. That's a fucking wrench. Hello, Flop Dugong.
You ever go to have like a 10-minute nap and you end up having a 2 hours sleep instead?
Get
anyway, how are you doing?
I'm here. I'm here. How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm up and about. I don't even know. I don't know what my plans are. Oh shit! Fuck.
You wanna shit?
No, I just remembered.
What happened?
Whereabouts are you?
Oh, I don't like that. I'm near the block. I'm in my Granger. Where are you?
I'm coming down from Polito. I'll be at the block in a sec.
Is this a private conversation?
Not necessarily. It's just.
I was gonna say, do you want to just meet me at the casino? I was near the casino.
Oh, I can go to the casino. The one up in Mirror Park or the one in the city?
Mirror Park is fine if you're near it.
Well, I'm up in Polito still, so I can go either or.
I mean, if you're up in Polito, yeah, just meet me at the casino. That's fine. Actually, do you want me to come pick you up?
Hmm? Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll be up at the house.
All right. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
That's not I don't like that noise that Rue made. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know if I have the soap gene. Like, cilantro's not great tasting, but it's like, I don't know. I love fresh green. Fresh green onion can go on just about anything, and I'd be okay. I'm hungry now, man. Chat, why do you do this to me? I'm not ordering though. I can't. I'm trying to do better. I'll have a protein shake if I really want to eat something. See, I like tomato, but it has to be like, actually, nah, you know what? I just like tomato. Ordering for D&D, I am trying not to order out, and plus I'm trying to not spend as much money ordering out, because what I should just do is stop being a bitch and just go shopping. You know what I mean? Problem is that every time I have D&D, I fuck my sleep schedule. I don't know. I don't think you guys will ever understand just how badly I ruin my sleep every time I do D&D. Legitimately, like, permanent damage every time I do D&D. I'm waking up at like 10 p.m. at night for the next like 3 days. It's so hard for me to fix my schedule after D&D. Among Us partnered with Critical Role. That's fucking sick, actually. I will say I do love Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I found a place that is to die for. It's a local place, but they do burrito bowls. On the weekends, I found out that they open early for brunch. So I can go get a breakfast burrito. So one of these mornings, I thought I was dead. I'm going over to go get a breakfast burrito from this place. Oh God. What the fuck was this? Oh. Have you tried lengua tacos? I'm probably butchering the enunciation on that. I don't know. I have a D&D question. Does it ever end? It can. It depends on just how difficult the DM wants to make it. I'm parking real quick. They're taking it out. I'm sorry.
Pardon?
I was gonna take my car back out, but if you have your car, dude, you want to drive your car? I don't care.
Yeah, we can take my car.
That is not a good sound.
Well, no, yeah, kinda.
Actually,
an interesting offer.
I'll drive.
Oh fuck! I actually locked it for once in my life. There we go.
I'm proud of you. Look at that. That's progress.
It is.
You had an interesting offer. Is that what you said?
Kinda. So, I completely forgot that I was suing an officer. It completely escaped my mind until Croc ran up to me today and said, "Hey, court in the weekend." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I completely forgot." And then I was like, "Hey, can you try and like get information in regards to Jesse?" He's like, "Okay, I'll see what I can do." He goes to the PD and calls me back and says, "Hey, they don't have a case on her."
What?
That's what I said. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I tried to call Sean, I tried to call Shane, no pickup, they were both bloody busy. So,
can I suggest something? You're not gonna like the answer to the suggestion.
We did figure out there is a case number.
Is it through the marshals?
You had to go to the marshals.
I was gonna say, I would talk to the marshals.
So, before we went to the marshals, because I told Sean, because I'm like, there's no fucking way. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no. I also still don't like the idea that the marshals got involved and have a report, but the PD doesn't. That still sends me for a loop, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, so Croc starts like mentioning how he's like trying to investigate.
Can we still get into this?
Something at the moment.
Are these doors still unlocked?
No clue.
Oh yeah, nice.
Ooh.
You ever been in here?
No. Oh shit, I have thermite. Oh fuck. I get those dropped off.
I've had I don't think this elevator works. I don't remember. Used to be a way to get up to the ATC tower. Never mind.
Stairs. Oh, you going up them?
Yeah, fuck it. I like this spot. I haven't been here in a while.
I've never been here.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk to me about suspicious spots. I can tell you all of them.
Oh,
That's not a
please
brag
do.
or a flex. That's just 4 years of dealing with serial killers.
Look, if I'm to deal with someone... Oh, nah,
Or how
usually I
many
take him out to a nice
fucking
spot.
stairs are there? I forgot. Does this even open? No. God damn it.
You didn't even warn me about this part. Fucking hell.
Sorry.
Uh,
Don't worry.
you know, I hate stairs. Oh my god, we gotta run back down these.
Don't worry. We're halfway there.
Oh my god, don't look up. There's more.
Not that many.
Oh, still a lot.
You've never been up here?
No.
It's a nice spot, though.
Yeah, it's just fucking stairs.
We're gonna start doing some cardio
Okay.
together. What do you think? What do you think
Oh,
I did
God,
for
no.
all those years chasing fucking criminals?
uh,
Nice spot, though.
yeah, it's lovely. So, anyway, Croc goes, hey, I need to get hold of the SIM card from someone. I go, who? He goes, oh, I can't really tell you. I'm like, well, does that mean we need to, like, meet up or some shit? He goes, yeah. So I meet up with him. Fuck it, I'm lighting a cigarette in here. Surely there's no
Oh, who gives
smoke
a shit?
detectors.
Fuck it, who cares?
So he then goes, okay, so there's this officer that has been arresting people essentially on behalf of her boyfriend and stuff like that, right?
Oh my fucking god. I already know who. It's Sky, isn't it? It's Sky. It's Sky Faye.
He said, yes, he said he had Sky Faye's SIM card and there's incriminating text on that SIM card. And he asked me, he's like, look,
No.
I need another SIM card from her.
Nope.
First of all, that offer was as like an exchange to get more, try and get Jesse's report number and all that. But we've already got that, so that offer is dead in the water. To say before I say anything, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Croc called me a little while ago, and he's like, "You got any problems with anyone in shift 3?" I'm like, "No, not really." He's like, "Could you, just play that up for me, please?" And I'm like, "Dude, no one in shift 3 gave me a problem." So he has a fucking vendetta on shift 3 as is, and he's a smart cookie because the only way you bust the foundation of that is to go from the top. And Sky happens to be, I think, still a, I think she's a lieutenant. So
I don't know, but I still remember that she snitched on me for stealing a car, so I don't like her. But I'm not gonna go and steal a SIM card.
She didn't. Oh, well, I mean, she snitched to me, which,
She did.
That's
worse.
Come on. Would you rather think about the lesser of two evils, right? Snitch on me, or snitch on you to me, or snitch on you to the police? She gave you
I'm
an
glad
out.
she told you, but you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm just saying, Croc has been on this boner thing for a while now with wanting to go after shift 3, and not for a fucking second do I think that man has anything else on his mind other than just aiming for shift 3. After the phone call I had with him and the fact that he never got in touch with me again, I just knew that this motherfucker didn't have anything good to say.
Nah, apparently Sky's the one that got him fired, so that's why he's
Okay, so he is
trying
going
to go
after
after
Sky.
her. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is it sad that I knew who you were talking about in the first sentence? I'm
No.
sorry. I didn't mean to derail what you were saying. I can't even be fucking surprised with this guy. It's crazy too, because Sky, unironically, I'm gonna say it, Sky ain't perfect, but among all the people that lead in that PD, Sky might be the only one that people are able to get in contact with, and she's willing to entertain a conversation with. Take that how you will, but she's actually reasonable.
Look, I couldn't give two shits. I just found it really interesting that he was just happily, like, oh yeah, I've got the SIM card. You know, he didn't tell me how he got it. I'm assuming it's the same kind of thing where he's gotten someone to go and steal the SIM card for him.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I need someone to be the full person for it. So you need to plead guilty to stealing that. I'm like, fuck off. No, I'm not doing that.
The problem with Croc is that his offers and what he's doing is so self-centered around himself. It benefits him, but at the fault of you having to plead guilty. It only benefits him because you have to help him do something for him. He is so self-centered and such a cocky fuck in the way that he goes about trying to get all of his little slimy fucking information, to the point where he even asked me to alter what I was saying to him to benefit him and begged me to. He's a slimy fuck. I personally I wouldn't ever help that man unless there was actually something in it for me.
Oh yeah, nah. Nah, I'm good.
All right, at this point I'm just venting about Croc.
Nah, yoke. I completely forgot I was even fucking suing an officer, by the way.
Yeah, you're suing fucking what's his face?
I don't remember his name. Crikey or some shit?
Crikey, yeah.
Yeah, he blew my car up under his watch.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Well, it might have been Steve nudging the car out of the way, away from him, and then the car blew up, but it was still under Crikey's watch, so he blew my car up.
You told me that you fucking got a photo purposely to play.
Yeah, that was to say that was Crikey's doing.
Why are you lying to me? I know that you blew the car up.
No. It actually did blow up under his watch, but we blew it up again. So we could get photos of it blown up.
You never cease to amaze me. I just...
What?
Nothing. Oh, nothing.
Maybe I'll get out of debt.
Maybe you'll get a what?
Maybe I'll get out of debt.
Maybe. Oh, speaking of debt, how much cash do you have?
I'm gonna have close to 20-ish grand cash. Why?
Rent's due. It's 4,000.
Ooh, okay. I'll get that sorted.
Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. I figured you would have been like, I'm in fucking debt, Flop. What the fuck?
I've been able to pay my club dues. You know, even though I'm in debt. So
yeah. I've already paid the rent.
I can keep myself afloat.
Whenever you get around to the 4K, I'm not gonna press it on you. If you can at some point though, get it to me. I would appreciate it. Just because rent this month was $20,000 fucking dollars.
20 grand? How?
Because we didn't have a. I'm sort of rounding up a little bit. It was like 19 and some change or whatever. It was a lot. We didn't have a solar panel, and when we have a solar panel, our electric is like a couple $100. It was a couple $1,000.
Oh. Ooh, we need a solar panel.
Yeah, we need a solar panel. It's a lot of money. I don't know how much a solar panel is, but I just know that we need one, and I don't know where to get one.
People can make them. Just ask on like Twitter or something like that.
I mean, I'll buy one with bets so that we don't have to, yeah. You know anybody that can make one?
I know some people in the club were able to. I think we've been outsourcing though.
I gotcha. Do you know anybody?
But all that shit goes over my head.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Do you know anybody who has an Itali that I could drive in a race? I'm getting angry with my Coquette.
Really?
It's not good. Like, I'm starting to just realize that I'm doing good in it, but it's not good. I'm losing in straights, which...
Maybe it's the driver.
No. It's the fact that that's an A-class and it's versing other S-class cars. It is exceptionally slower in straights.
Oh, okay.
So...
Does Lovestick own one or no? I don't know. He buys and sells cars like in no tomorrow, so I'm not
Lovestick?
sure. He might. I don't know for sure though.
Damn, I mean, maybe I'll just talk to Love. Honestly, you think Lovestick would just give me a fucking loan for how much money that man makes?
He probably would. He probably
makes
would.
disgusting money.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you know how much he makes?
I don't want to know because it's going to make me feel bad about being in debt.
Well, I'm sure most of the money that he makes, I'm sure I would almost guarantee you, again, this is me speculating, but I'm sure if there's anything I know about paying dues, like you said, he probably pays his dues.
He probably pays yearly on them.
Probably.
Oh my god. Ugh. We're gonna get the thermite put away. I get to have a crack at few of the hacks in Maze Bank.
How'd that go?
Shang accidentally tripped the alarm by running over a...
Oh, I know he did.
Yeah.
I was across the street. I was really hoping someone was going to come over and be like, so what'd you see? So I could be like, I don't know. I kind of just want to start showing up to jobs and just smoke a cigarette across the street. And just let people like be so confused. Because eventually they'll get a pattern and then they'll try and go for a subpoena on me and see who I've been talking to during the, you know, the crimes. And then they're going to try and, you know, get conspiracy and a whole bunch of things on me. But it'd be funny.
Well, I can give you a heads up.
How are you going to invite me to a maze bank job?
You could have gone in with us. You would have been fine. It would have been down the sewer part of it.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, see, you would have been fine if Shane didn't set the alarm off, but you know, we good.
Yeah, I'm sure Shang's great at his job, but I just don't trust that motherfucker sometimes.
What do you mean?
Shang... Shang might be the most extroverted idiot I know. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, he good people. I like Shang. I like Shang a lot, actually. But, like... Ruby, honest, does he have it down for jobs? Is he good?
Pardon?
Is he good for jobs?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you...
Outside of the
He's
fact
able
that
to
he
hack all this
ejected out
shit.
of his fucking car when you guys tried to come back.
Did he eject? Is that what happened?
I don't know, but you got out of the car and just kind of put your hands
No,
up.
he had... I'm pretty sure he had popped.
Oh. Can I just say that he ejected because it looked really funny? I can't believe he ejected. What a bozo.
Oh, actually...
Yes, please
Yeah,
indulge. Please indulge.
When we were going around looking for officers, we hit a tree. Well, he hit a tree. We both got sent out the windshield. And, Espinosa. Who the fuck? Hello?
I bet you didn't update your contacts.
Who's this?
Who?
Sonia? How you doing?
Ugh.
I have a name. Apparently there's multiple officers, though. I'm trying to get confirmation on that. So far, I only know about Rain.
You want to pass something
Yeah.
along to her?
First. Would you want to pass along?
Let her know that according to the staff profile, Rain's a cadet, which means he has to ride with an FTO. Don't mind me, just flop helping out with a murder. No big deal.
Understandable.
Ooh.
Rain is a cadet, so he's gonna be running around with people. All good. Bye.
I'm assuming it's going to be a loud day for Sonya.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep, that sucks. Wish I could be there to help out the police department. Tee-hee. Tips hat. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, I'm borderline going out there myself at this point.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
I've been going around freaking cops out, following them about, keeping them on their toes.
I'll be honest with you. I know what this is coming to, and I'm not... It's not that I'm... I can't say I'm happy about it, but, you know. It is what it is.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's really happy about it, but...
I think the problem is I see what road this is about to go down. And I think the concern that I have is I know that I'm going to be having to cross the bridge sooner than I wanted to. But it is what it is again.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Truth be told, one of those cars is eventually going to be my father's. And so far, things have not been too unapologetic. Let me rephrase that. Nothing has been apologetic so far, so... I know that this is going to... Forget a ripple in the family. This is probably going to kill the family. And I have come to terms with that. Granted, I made my choice. But... I've given this some thought. I've given a lot of it thought. And... Ed has been the only one communicating with me. Richard has distanced himself because I think he truly cares. And I'll give him that. Richard might be the only one who I could imagine thinking of. Since I left the police department, Maple has yet to contact me once for anything other than a repair. Me personally, I don't think that Maple cares about this family. I think he cares about certain people in the family. And I think he is part of the divide that's going to eventually come tumbling down. I think when everything happens after what happened with Jesse, I fully anticipate being viewed as a very negative person. And I think that, unfortunately, the people that are going to get blamed for the quote-unquote corruption of me being on the other side of life is not going to be my fault. I think it's going to be the fault of everybody. Other than me. I think they're going to try and blame people like you and Ziggy. Reality is I want this. I chose to leave and I chose to have a second chance at life to be happy and do the things that I wanted. But the reality is with every upside comes a negative. And this negative hurts because I know that there's going to be people in the crossfire. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're able to get to him. Because...
he's never going to show his face.
He won't. He can't even face the people that he used to stand side by side with. He got prospected with Jesse. They got prospected together back in BBMC. He can't show face or even talk to anyone that he used to be in the club with. He's fucking spineless.
Yeah. I think, I haven't had a chance to talk to Ziggy about it, but I have a chance to at least tell you openly. Just be prepared to most likely say goodbye to the family through all this. Just have that prepared.
Okay.
You're always gonna have me. You're always gonna have Ziggy. And as much as I hate to admit it, you're always gonna have Hank. But Etta is probably gonna be picking Maple's side, and considering Maple has yet to even open his mouth to me about anything other than a fucking repair. You know, it's really interesting to me. I'm saying it out loud now, but it is really interesting to me. Matt has always been touchy when it comes to getting in contact with Richard. Recently, I have understood how he manages. The issue that I have is that out of anybody in the, literally anybody in the family, the one person who I know is available at the times that I am around is Maple. And he doesn't call me unless he needs a repair.
He's outright said to me he doesn't trust me. He thinks I'm gonna hurt Edda, and that made him angry. So, pretty sure he doesn't like me.
Nice. He's clearly to the letter of whatever he wants to stand for. The difference is that at least Edda, from what I've seen so far, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, have you guys been talking at all?
Edda and I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit. Past couple of days I've actually spoken to her a bit in person at the hospital.
Has that gone okay?
Nothing family related. Yeah, it has been. She's been supportive.
It's gonna kill me.
Zero vibes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go
Sorry?
ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead.
I've gotten zero vibes that she's fucking vibes, not even the right word, but it just doesn't seem like she's scared of me, like to the extent Maple described.
It's amazing how the people that have the biggest judgments are the ones that were not present.
Yeah.
I even told you that, unfortunately, what happened between you and Etta is all on, you know, you and Etta, respectfully, but I know that you're capable of handling that, because I wasn't there. But I am a listener, so. I still stay in contact with Etta here and there. But I don't know. The way I see it is Maple has his guilty by association, I think. If he's outright said to you he doesn't trust you. It almost sounds like he doesn't trust me at that point, because he doesn't talk to me.
Might be worth calling him and just asking him point blank. Seems pretty open about it. At least with the phone call I had with him. He didn't really hold back.
If I do, it's going to be a very rough phone call.
At least you'd have an answer set in stone rather than guessing.
The problem is that my question to Maple does come with a stipulation. And how he answers it, I would almost guarantee, if any of what I'm saying has any remote connection to being correct, I would pretty much just ask Maple flat out, do you even give a shit about this family? Do you love anyone in this family? And depending on what he said, I would probably just tell him that if you, the problem that I'm seeing is, as far as I know, he hasn't talked to Ziggy, he doesn't talk to you, and he hasn't spoken to me either. Obviously, I know that he's talking to Etta. They always talk. Which, now that I mention it, begs the fucking question. I don't know. I'll get to that in a minute. I really get the feeling that Maple has he has not called me once since I left. And I really feel like he only cared about me for being a cop, truthfully. Because if he actually cared about me, he would have called me at any point.
Or even texted?
Nope. Let's see. When was the last time he texted me? 6 days ago, he needed to call me for a repair. And then the only one before that was me saying, thank you for everything yesterday. Wow, I said that, and I don't even know if I stand by what I texted him anymore. There's a reason I don't like paper trails.
Mm-hmm.
He texted me, thank you, the day that I retired. That was it. He's a good cop. I hate to say it. I think that's all he loves, though, is the fact that he's a cop. Because if there was any care in the world, he would at least stay in contact with somebody else in the family.
Oh, absolutely.
I hate to say it, but Maple's the one I'd be harshest to just tell him flat out that if you don't care about this family, tell me so I can stop trying. I'll always give Etta the time of day, because I do actually care about her. And Etta's willing to have a conversation. I don't think Maple sees it that way. And truthfully, there's a part of me that wants to call and get the answer. There's another part of me that would just rather let it move the fuck on and go from where I'm at now, which is that I'm going to continue doing what I want. And if he chooses that he doesn't like something, he can tell me himself. And if he doesn't want to, then truthfully, he's a coward.
Yeah, I mean, the other day, I walked out of the house, Etta and Maple talking, and as soon as Maple saw me, he pretty much left. Which I find interesting, because if he considers me a danger to Etta, wouldn't he want to, be someone in the area to keep an eye out?
Yeah. Yeah.
You okay?
Um, I don't know. I I have been for a little while now. Uh, I've been sleeping at the apartments, and it's because I didn't want anyone else to. I didn't want anyone else to see it. Um, when Jesse passed, I I knew what was happening, and truthfully, I don't mind knowing what was happening. It's just I also had to know for myself that I knew where it was going. I I stayed in my apartment. I didn't know if I could come home because I knew that a lot of people were going to be, I guess you can say, in the crossfire of everything that was going to happen. And I'm still trying to find the acceptance for knowing kind of, I guess, sort of what I signed up for. I'm okay with it to an extent. Um, People I'm close to, though, people in the family, I didn't know if I could willingly look them in the face if shit hit the fan the last few days with the shootings. And I don't know. I ended up I ended up staying at the apartment, and it just sounds more like I'm wasting my time doing that, considering there's people like Maple who I thought at the minimum I was concerned seeing, or I was concerned having to be approached with that conversation. And it just makes more sense to me to know that apparently I'm wasting my time doing that because I don't think he cares.
I highly doubt it.
I haven't even done anything wrong. I mean, sure, I've done things, sure. But I feel like there's an immediate assumption when you leave the PD that when you leave, you're not just You're not just a colleague you used to work with. Everyone just assumes that you're immediately a criminal. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've done some fucked up things. I'll admit, but no one knows that. And when you look at it from their perspective, if they were to make an assumption about me without knowing the things that I've done, then they've predetermined their expectations about me. And that has never sat right with me. I'm not stabbing people. I'm not violent yet, I guess. I don't know. My
I
record's
probably look
clean.
at it as you're associated with people who are you close with Z, and I mean, I'm not quiet about the shit I do. Got caught for 15 attempted murder of an LEO, so.
I'm not even guilty for association, though, and that's my problem. I'm guilty for loving my family.
Not fair, but yeah.
I don't know. It may be harsh for me to say, but I don't know if it's even worth having that big conversation with everybody. I think I'd rather just move on. As much as I'd love to send text messages out, I'd rather, at the minimum, make a phone call and tell them just flat out. I truly, I'm at a point, Rue, and this is sort of where I'm at with things. I don't know if it's even worth me trying to have resolution in this conflict. I know where I stand, and I know who I care about. I mean, shit, maybe I'm the coward for thinking that it's not worth reviving or trying to make right. I feel like we've been down this road the last month and a half. And I feel like there has been zero progress. If anything, there has been a backstep of progress.
I wouldn't say you're a coward for it. You've been trying. You know, they try so much before it's not worth it anymore. Before it just becomes draining.
What happened with Richard last time we spoke?
Pardon?
What happened with Richard last time we spoke? The whole being honest with him thing and then him throwing it in my face. And then when I spoke to Etta after, she said that apparently Richard went around and told everybody that I was doing crime and I was a criminal.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. I'm straight racing. That is a crime.
Such a nasty crime. How fucking dare you? That's completely unfair.
Yeah. There's a lot unfair with the things going on, but I have I'll just be blunt. I have found comfort in the people I've had the chance to talk to. The conversation with Dean yesterday was amazing. Being able to relate with him, seeing him go from such a broken state to being so comfortable. And I don't know if he'll ever admit that him and I spoke. Anybody. But he said a lot of things that meant a lot to me. And it's weird to say that I feel like I have lost touch with the people who I thought loved me. And I feel like I've been, I guess you can say, rekindled in the idea of other people who I feel like actually care about me. And it's such a fucked up way of going about it, but
I wouldn't say so.
you don't think so?
No, you've essentially been casted to the side by the family. Because of quitting, Maple hasn't reached out to you. There's been... What you said, Richard was going around telling people you were a criminal and shit like that. Like...
I don't know the exact verbiage, but Etta did say that when she spoke to Richard, she's like, "Did you really tell Dad that you're a criminal?" And I was a little confused, but I can only imagine that's how it came out of his mouth. I have only wanted to do one thing, and that was to be happy. And yeah, there's a cost at knowing that there's another side to being happy that is hard to come forward with, such as people, going out and doing what they're going to do, which I know there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about you guys getting answers, and I wouldn't expect you to ever stop getting answers. This is the first time I'm seeing it from this side.
I just really don't like that. You're already being labeled as a criminal.
I mean, at what point do I just make it a fucking reality? I mean, clearly there's nothing else to hide. I'm already assumed.
It's still not fucking fair. Like... It's just shit. But you're probably gonna get other officers being like, oh, he's probably a criminal. I'm not gonna speak to him anymore. It just baffles me how easily people can do a 180 on someone.